As we head into the last days of the first and full week of 2022, we could be looking at another blockbuster snowstorm. And even though 2022 has just begun, it has already been a very, very, very active year. If you can recall, going back into last week, we had two different areas of low pressure that, number one, brought several rounds of severe storms anywhere from the Tennessee Valley all the way up into the Ohio Valley. And then on top of that, we had a massive upper level low that brought several inches of snow going all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way up into our nation's capital. Now, as we head into the last and final days of the first full week in 2022, could we be looking at another blockbuster snowstorm? Coming up in this video, everything you need to know about our brand new winter storm and how long it will last, and last but not least, how many inches of snow it will bring to places like New England. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another weather update here on Liam's Weather. I am forecaster Liam Kenny, and yet, even though we are only in the first and full week of 2022, we have yet another named winter storm. Here we go, Winter Storm Garrett. This is the fifth or sixth named winter storm of the 2021 winter season. And when I was first looking at the models within this particular storm, I was honestly surprised considering how many inches of snow portions of coastal New England could be seeing. Here's an overview of this massive, massive winter storm. First, starting off with an upper level low that is going to be on the south side of the Tennessee Valley with an area of low pressure stationary over on the border of Mississippi and Alabama, and then eventually it will turn into a coastal low as it gets off the coast of the Mid-Atlantic and not only bring widespread rain to the whole entire coast of the Mid-Atlantic, but it will also bring several inches of snow anywhere from Charleston, West Virginia through our nation's capital and then all the way up into places like Portland, Maine and Boston, Massachusetts. As far as the timing with this system goes, anywhere from Thursday into Thursday night into the afternoon and then eventually into early morning on Friday. It is going to be a massive, massive snowstorm. So, with that being said, if any of you are thinking about traveling or flying out on Friday, especially if you live across portions of the Mid-Atlantic or Northeast, I would highly recommend seeing if you can wait until at least Saturday to travel, considering throughout the day on Thursday, into the afternoon of Thursday, overnight Thursday, and eventually into your early afternoon on Friday, it is going to be treacherous out there. So please, please, please rethink your plans if you are thinking about traveling on those particular days. As far as the main threats with Winter Storm Garrett goes, are snow. That is going to be one of the highest threats within this particular system. Now, over the past couple of days, the European and the GFS model have really drastically changed. Early at the beginning of this week, the GFS model was showing upwards of 8 inches of snow in a place like Charleston, West Virginia, and the European model was showing just over 1 inch of snow. Now, thankfully, the models have come together in a little bit better of an agreement and are now agreeing on some different things. But other than that, anywhere from 5 to 8 inches of snow is definitely possible, anywhere from Charleston all the way up into Portland, Maine. The wind is not really going to be the biggest threat of the system. It's really going to be the precipitation type of what's going to be falling depending on what the temperature is in the atmosphere, and also obviously the snow. And thankfully the models have really come together, and that is why we are so confident in the forecast for this particular system. Now, before it gets into the Northeast, we do have to talk about what it's going to be doing in the center part of the country, because not only is it going to bring rain, sleet, and snow to the United States of America on the eastern side, but it will also bring extremely frigid cold temperatures anywhere from Amarillo, Texas, all the way up into Rapid City, South Dakota, all the way up into Canada. The temperatures are going to be so cold with this system that we could potentially be seeing record-breaking temperatures with this system. And because the temperatures are going to be so low, we have wind chill advisories anywhere from Amarillo, Texas, all the way up into Rapid City, South Dakota, and we could be seeing very high winds, and that is why we also do have a wind chill warning, considering we could be seeing wind chills as low as negative 30 degrees. Think about that, negative 30 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine how cold that is? I just get chills just thinking about that. Here's your wind chill forecast as we head into overnight tonight. Just look at some of these numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just looking at these numbers on this graphic just makes me cold. Bismarck, North Dakota, negative 32 degrees. Wow. That is unbelievable. Rapid City, South Dakota, 24 below zero. Sioux Falls, negative 23, all the way down into Kansas. We're usually talking about tornadoes or severe weather in Kansas. We're talking about temperatures in the single digits. Wow. Absolutely incredible. All the way into Chicago. Neither positive nor negative, just like my math teacher used to say. Neither positive nor negative there in Chicago, Illinois. As you were heading out your door tomorrow morning, please be sure to grab that winter jacket because it is going to be absolutely frigid out there, anywhere from eastern Montana all the way down into northern Texas, especially there across northeastern Wyoming, going anywhere from Nebraska all the way up into Canada. It is going to be frigid out there with temperatures well below zero and wind chills well below zero as well. As you head into your day tomorrow, here's your high. Think about that. The highest we're going to get tomorrow in Bismarck, North Dakota is 9 below zero. That is your high forecast. Think about what the low is along with the wind chill. It is going to be frigid out there. Minneapolis, you're not going to get higher than zero tomorrow. Omaha, you're going to be topping out just above that at just under 10 degrees. And it is going to go all the way down into portions of northern Texas where we are just at the freezing mark there in Amarillo, Texas. Wow. Absolutely incredible. And unfortunately, it only gets worse from here. As you're heading out the door on Friday, look at that. The exact same thing. Northeastern Montana all the way up into Minnesota. There's that upper level low streaking across the U.S.-Canadian border, especially there in International Falls, Minnesota, and also northeastern North Dakota. Probably wind chills as low, potentially over negative 40 degrees below zero. Just absolutely insane. It goes all the way down into portions of the southern plains and also deep south, right there, anywhere from, I would say, Missouri into Illinois, Arkansas, Kentucky, Tennessee, just where that massive tornado hit just a couple of weeks ago. We could be looking at sub-zero temperatures with wind chills in the single digits. Wow. Absolutely incredible. As our low finally makes its way towards the east, it will not only impact the Great Lakes, but it will also impact portions in the interior New York area where we have winter storm watches and alert for places like Buffalo, Watertown, Boonville, and also Concord, where we could be seeing a couple of inches of lake effect snow. So as we head into the day today, this is what we saw. Anywhere from Buffalo, we saw a couple of scattered snow showers there, all the way up from Springfield through Buffalo, and then also to the northeast. That's where we had the rain. And we could be looking at some impressive snow totals right along the coastlines of the Great Lakes, anywhere from Buffalo all the way up to Watertown. We could be seeing at least maybe 5 to 8, almost up to a foot of snow. And this is just the first system to come through. This is not Winter Storm Garrett. This is just the first system to come through. Then we get Winter Storm Garrett, and just look at this graphic. Here's our coastal low bringing widespread rain all the way into the northeastern Atlantic Ocean and a widespread area of snow going all the way from our nation's capital all the way up into the interior northeast, all the way from New York City through Hartford, Connecticut, Providence, Rhode Island, Boston, Massachusetts, all the way up into Portland, Maine. Extremely heavy snow going from Thursday into the afternoon, overnight, and then eventually into your Friday. So I'll say this once again: if you were planning about traveling or flying or doing anything throughout Thursday night into Friday morning, please rethink about scheduling it. It is not going to be the time you are going to be on. You're going to want to be on that road. And here's a look at how much snow we could be seeing anywhere from Thursday all the way into the start of your weekend. I would say anywhere from about maybe 3 to 5 to 5 to 8 inches of snow, anywhere from Pittsburgh all the way out into Burlington. But right along here, along the coastal sections of New England, going all the way from Boston up into Portland, we could be seeing easily upwards of a foot of snow, if not more than that. We just saw a couple of inches there in Washington, D.C. with our last winter storm, which was Winter Storm Frida, and we could be looking at another blockbuster storm right there. And not to mention, right here in central West Virginia, going down there into eastern Kentucky, we could be seeing easily over a foot of snow within Winter Storm Garrett. Just absolutely incredible. And here's your chance of seeing at least 2 inches of snow. If you are anywhere in, I would say this maybe lighter blue to darker blue, you're going to be seeing at least 2 inches of snow, if not more than that, especially here, anywhere from extreme northern Tennessee into eastern Kentucky, also there in extreme western North Carolina, the whole entire state of West Virginia, and then all the way into west central portions of Pennsylvania. absolutely incredible. Once again, we are only at the end of the first full week in 2022 and yet another blockbuster winter storm, and we could be looking at extremely cold air right before this storm happens. So think about it. You've got extremely cold air coming in before this, and then on top of that, you've got a blockbuster snowstorm coming in right after that, and this could potentially be the biggest snowstorm portions of the interior New England areas like Providence, Hartford, and Boston has seen within the last 5 years. Just another record to add to the record book for 2022. Absolutely incredible. So this is all I have for you all tonight. Thank you all so much for watching and trusting me to bring you up to date on the latest information on our brand new Winter Storm Garrett. If you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 450 subscribers by June 1st, and I would greatly appreciate it if you don't mind subscribing to my channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so that way whenever I either go live or post videos just like I'm doing right now, you always get notified. And also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content. And for more details on myself and my channel, please be sure to visit my website at www.liamsweather.org. Alrighty. So once again, that is going to be basically it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great Thursday.